Now, the lack of resources at the School of Excellence have also started to affect the teams. The school is currently operating without an under-13 team. The school's head coach, Mojalefa Mathebula, who is operating a project of about 80 players with only 5 technical staff members, painted a grim picture about the situation at the school.
It's been very tough for us as a school technically because every year you need to do recruitment for new boys, you need to get equipment and so forth. So because of the governance issue, a lot of things are on hold, so it makes our life very difficult at this point in time.
Difficult in what sense? Because I think I was trying to inquire, and I understand that you don't even have the under 13 currently.
Yeah, well, the process of recruiting the under 13 is complete, but because of the changeover that also has stalled, then you have an issue that no one can make a decision from a governance point of view. But from a technical point of view, the process is complete, the results are there. It's just we are just waiting to get a go-ahead, and then we can then call those under 13. But as you can see, also we are now 4 months into the year, and which also makes it difficult because you can see the league played today, and they missed out on an opportunity to be here. So by the time they come in, they'll be a little bit behind, and it becomes a problem because now they must catch up, assuming that to will still be around. So yeah.
What kind of assurance are you getting?
Well, at this point in time, no one is talking. We've 2 weeks back we had staff meeting. We keep on having staff meeting to try and get clarity, but no one is really talking. So it puts us in that situation of hope that soon things will turn for the better and we can go back to operating normally. Transnet, it's carried this project from birth until now. A lot of the players you see are beneficiaries of Transnet, goodwill. Most of them, they are professional millionaires. Some they are running their own business, some are employed, and it's been a successful investment for Transnet over the past 8 years.
When you look at the 2 hottest young talent in the PSL today, Relebohile Mofokeng, Siabonga Mapena, you just look at how they've taken up and look at the profile of the clubs where they are playing. It kills the myth that the school is not producing talent. Well,
for me, it's something that I never really understood, because if you look at since 1994, and we are talking generations, so the players that came in 1994, the ones that came 95, through up until probably maybe 3 years back, every group cohort, there's always been 3 players who graduate to become a professional. So there's never been a time where there was a year where there was no player who graduated to become a professional. So I think perhaps maybe people equate producing to a player going overseas and playing for Manchester United. But for us, it's taking a player through a full term, the 5-year program, and then that player graduate and join a professional team. So that's the problem. Maybe it's how we understand the process. But even now, when you look, there are more than 23 players who are playing professional football from the School of Excellence. So, and those players are not coming from the same age group. You have a 17-year-old, you have an 18-year-old, you have a 19-year-old. You even have players who are about 34 years. So it shows you the range and that's a testament to the fact that the school has been producing players, and that process has never stopped. Maybe the hype died down, but the process has never stopped.
But the school has also been rocked by allegations of maladministration, with allegations that it owes the municipality about 1.2 million rands, and there are fears that the electricity could be cut off at any time.
It's a very sad story. When I heard the story, I didn't believe it, but then, yeah, if the school closes, it closes. There's nothing we can do. But then I would hope it doesn't close because yeah, it produced many players and it builds a player. It starts from scratch to making you one of the best players. So yeah, I think it's the best development I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, they must just keep on trying.
I would like to challenge private sector. Thank you for the government that are stepping in. I'd like to also challenge the private sector to inject, because what they're going to inject into that school, definitely we're going to see fruits. We're going to see great progress. And that's what the school has been known about. And I do believe that people do listen to our cry. Us who are graduates from the school, that we know what it takes to become an elite player, and the school has produced a lot of elite players over the years. So we know what it takes to get an elite player produced from the school, and that needs support. So our cry is that please come and support the school. We really do need your support.